Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I am back with another Digimon Survive live stream, and we are pretty much certainly in the end game because we're up against the final Digimon Sovereign. I apologize for there being no Digimon Survive stream last week. I was basically exhausted from various things that had happened. So we will be getting started shortly. Just let me message this out. Yeah, we've only got one Sovereign left to get the power of, so we'll see how... Not sure if this will be the end this week. I do want to do the Mugen recollection before we go to the final boss. I am looking forward to seeing what the ending of this is. Of course, after we do this, I will finally start Angels with Scaly Wings, which I'm hoping you guys like as much as I do, because that is legitimately one of my favorite games. And I've kind of been... So here's hoping that it actually... I hope I have not overhyped it for people. And that is one thing I'm legitimately a bit angsty about, is that maybe I've overhyped the game, but it is one of my favorite games. Also, we're on episode 47 of this. This game is very, very long. If you play all the routes, this game can be pretty long. Okay, well, anyway, that's everything. At least I believe it is. Nope. Come on, DeviantArt. Stop being stupid. Yes, I have a I still use DeviantArt. It's just the most convenient place. It's got a lot of problems, but it is legitimately probably the most convenient place for the stuff I do. But anyway, understood, XX. It happens. So, while we're waiting, something really annoying happened yesterday. So me and my family were, just having a good time, relaxing, when someone decided, hey, some drunken jerks decided, hey, we're going to dump literally pretty much an entire dumpster worth of trash in your ditch right before a heavy rainstorm, which resulted in our yard being flooded and us having to spend like 3 hours cleaning the dang thing out. So it was really irritating. It was really irritating. And oh yeah, it was like 90-degree weather. So, yeah, whoever did that, never do it again. Because next time I'm legitimately going to call the cops. Yeah, next time I'm legit going to probably call the cops. If that happens again. And the thing is, we know it was the same person because there was like 4 or 5 empty boxes of Bud Light. And there's no way like 4 or 5 different people all dumped a box of Bud Light, an empty box of Bud Light in our ditch. So, yeah, whoever did that, never do it again or I'm calling the cops. I mean, obviously no one watching here did that, but I'm just being like, yeah, whoever did that, like, if that happens again, I'm calling the cops. that is not something that I ever want to see happen again. And it was really irritating. Fortunately, we got it cleaned up, but it was just a frustrating, stupid mess of a thing to happen. But anyway, let's get started. I believe we were in the boss fight with Zakumon? Zachomon, I believe it's the Zuchomon. I think it's Zuchowmon. The big bird, the phoenix. Okay, so I'm going to start with her because her movement speed is higher, and it will be better to use her to get close. Forget who. I'm gonna do this with Minoru because Minoru is the most fragile member of the party at 95% of the time. Also, Siriusmon Medium does have advantages. Cherubimon, who I still love Cherubimon. Cherubimon is awesome. Okay, so kind of want the tank to get in there first. Okay, I think he's virus. Yeah, he's a virus type, which means I believe War Greymon is our best choice for this fight. Oh wait, no, he might not be, because this guy probably, let me see, what's this guy's defense against fire? I'm guessing really high. Yeah, he has, like, I'm probably gonna use Machine Dramon once we get close, because Machine Dramon's dark type is much better in this case. Okay, and I believe Anubismon is way faster. Like, obviously, once we get into melee range, we're going to... I believe Azulongmon, actually, in this case, yeah, Azulongmon's the faster one. Which I think this is the first time we've used Azulongmon. No, we've used Azulongmon before. Also, again, I find it interesting that this is the... I find it interesting that the Sovereign... that this is the first time we've seen the Sovereign's female, which is interesting. Actually, is he within range? Because Terraforce has this really huge blast radius. Okay, now... Well, actually... Nope, it can't reach that, so slide Digivolve to... Bahumon. slide evolution to Banwumon. I'm actually gonna have him fly over here. I don't know what his attack does. Slide Digivolve to... Yeah, because Infinity Cannon... let me actually check that. Is he weak to water? You'd think he would be. Yeah, he's weak to... No, I did not want to go there. Sorry about that, had to sneeze. Well, that was easier than expected. Assuming that was the final boss, because I mean the final fight, because the Zulonmon had 2 phases. So we'll see if this guy does too. Can't be. The bonds of these whelps even overcome our might of 1,000 years. I see. In a total of a millennium, it seems humans have made a new fate for this world. You're the boy from earlier. That you could see my form at all only shows that we share some strange connection. Well, I don't know if I'd say we saw you so much as sensed you. What's wrong with you anyway? Why'd you have to scare us like that? I apologize, as you had the blessings of 3 sovereigns, I wish to lead you here. My powers were unstable outside the shrine, and I failed to communicate properly. So that's why you put on the horror show, making sounds and moving things around? Well, if that's all it was, couldn't you have found some other way to communicate? Yeah, there are better ways to get through to us, like writing on a blackboard. Hey, we got here in the end, why don't we just leave it at that? Thank you. It's you. My partner, what are you doing here? Why do you appear before me now? Is the reason you look so sad because you were separated from your partner? Yes, I suppose you could say that. I was always at my partner's side, only I never had the right to answer his call. That's terrible. But seeing you gave me the courage to act, please listen to what I have to say. Zucholmon. I owe my deepest apology. It was our weakness that was the cause of all your rage. Yes, I remember what happened. We had 5 companions at the time. We called them God Beasts, but one of us, Haruchika, was unable to overcome his hatred for his clan, particularly his sister, the Shrine Maiden who sacrificed us. That hate caused Fang Longmon. Yep, it's Fang Longmon. That was who I expected. It's Dark Evolution. Or Dark Digivolution's Dark Evolution. The immense power that resulted swept over both worlds, drawing in all manner of malice. That new being made from what had once been Fang Longmon and Haruchika had great power. Power like that of a god, which he used to attempt to cross back over into the human world. The 4 other god beasts managed to contain him and became the 4 sovereign monsters. Hold on just a second, so you're saying the master... You notice the master is simply a boy in a mass of hatred from both worlds? Yes, the era we lived in was an age of upheaval. Hatred, mistrust, and fear, all manner of dark intentions ruled the day, and the master of this world took all of that in. And he plotted to return to his own world where he'd take his revenge. So that's what he's after. Yes, and with the girl Miyuki under his control, he can open the door between worlds. The monsters are doing all they can do to prevent that from happening, but their failure may now only be a matter of time. If nothing changes, the human world will likely be destroyed. This is all starting to sound pretty apocalyptic. True, but it doesn't change anything of what we're trying to do. That's right. Okay, so that's why he can't just go straight back to the human world after he got Miyuki. He literally can't. Because the other sovereigns were preventing that from happening. Okay, that makes sense. Like, that explains a good bit. That's right, we're going to save Miyuki. To do that, we'll need to defeat the Master and calm his rage. Otherwise, this whole tragedy may play out again after we're gone. It's just as you say, please find a way to calm his rage. Zuchomon, I've been a bad partner to you. These children are different. Do you think you can put your faith in them? Are you truly asking of this of me? You wish me to simply set aside your wrongs? Please, Zuchomon, I beg of you. Very well. I see no reason to make these children or their young companions pay for your crimes. You mean humans and you whelps who've become their partners. I give you my blessing. Now take this as a parting gift. And do not fail in your mission. Do you understand me, humans of the future? We do, and we won't fail. That's a promise. And now we have Zuchomon's Falcomon's new final Digivolution. Yeah, and from the sound of it, probably a upgrade over his current Mega. I knew we were all back at the gym, along with our partners, of course. More than anything, this was a sign we'd earned Zuchomon's blessing. Ah yes, we got the power of all the sovereign monsters. That just leaves the last battle. Ahaha. I'm hungry. Oh, Minoru. Hey, it's not his fault. That was rough. It's settled then. Let's all have dinner. Sounds good. I'll have everything ready in no time. I'll help too. Hey, what do you say we'll all help with dinner today? Okay. Sounds great to me. I say we get cooking. Me too. Having learned who the Master is, we know what pain and sadness he had to bear. Change the resolve. We're going to save Miyuki in both worlds. All that remains are our final confrontation with the Master to calm his rage and hate. I'm sure it'll be a fight like no other before that right now. Wonder how many Mugen Recollection battles there actually are, though. Because we know there's at least one. Let's make dinner. Yeah. I guess we had to sum up our situation. You'd say it's the eve of the final battle. Yeah, you're right. Seem pretty relaxed though, Rao. I'm not sure how to put it, but it's like you're a different, more reliable person. Hey, watch what you're saying. You make it sound like I was totally unreliable before. Actually, I guess I was kind of, Even I have to admit I was a bit of a jerk at first. You'd never have admitted that before. I like you a lot better now, Rao. Man, I don't even know what to say to that. I can never win with you, Takuma. Actually, I'm wondering what the Mugen Recollection actually is. Countless stars that shine so bright. Huh? Sparkling with ancient heat and light. That song. May this world where friends are found with ghostly voices now resound. Oh wait, we've heard this song before, so I'll just let it play out with a new singer. Who are you? How do you know that song? I thought I was the only one. I still believe that my dear brother Haruchika will return, that we shall meet again. So Haruchika is your brother and you're waiting for him to return? That sounds like what happened to me. Let all the gods of heaven and earth hear my prayer. Please keep them safe. Oh please, in the Manase name I ask this boon. And wait, does that mean she's one of my ancestors? Wait, I need to ask you something. What is this power I possess? Why is it I can open the gate between worlds? Why must we fight against them? Why is this happening? Lunar Shrine. Okay, I just looked into it and all the Mugen recollection is just a boss rush, pretty much. Or just a survival challenge. Like, you don't really get anything special for it. Like, it's mainly just a I won't say bragging rights thing, but it's mainly just a boss rush. Well, not a boss rush, one of those challenge modes where you've got to go through a ton of battles, one right after another. Like, you get a really good item for beating it, but doesn't really seem like anything that I'm too interested in doing. Like, it's not a story thing or anything, so I'm just gonna skip the Mugen recollection. I really don't care for modes like that, honestly. They just don't... Like, I've done challenge modes before, and I might maybe I'll do it after we beat the story mode, maybe not, but... I'm not... Like, I do them if I'm invested enough in the game's combat system, and I like the combat in this game, but I don't really like it enough to do a big, long, gauntlet-style thing. Now, I did, like, when I was playing, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, I think. The one where you're like, let me see, was that it? I think that game gets more hate than it really deserves, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I honestly like that game. I honestly like that game. I know it doesn't get the best. I know it didn't really get the best response from from what I've heard. But that might have just been people that I specifically know, but I really did like that game. Yeah, when it came out, it was... Okay, so when it came out, it got mixed reviews, but now it's actually really well liked. Okay, good to know, because I really do like that game. Like, I really do like that game. But I would do, like, the towers. There's these 2 challenge mode towers that you can do, and I would do those a lot. Like, I'd use different weapons. I even beat one of them bare-fisted, which that was fun. But the thing is that I like this game's combat just doesn't appeal to me in that regard, where it doesn't feel like I'd have fun playing a very long gauntlet in this game. Okay, Curse of Darkness actually is on PS4, but to actually get it, I would have to give Konami money. And I have absolutely no intention of ever giving Konami money. Because I'm still boycotting Konami. So yeah, I have absolutely no interest in giving Konami any of my money. But it is a good game. If you can get the game from a GameStop or something, I would suggest it. But yeah, the gameplay of this game, I just don't feel like it's something I would enjoy doing like a gauntlet of. One second. Yeah, so the master's there somewhere in Demon's Fight. Sigh, what? You're kidding? You mean he was right under our noses the whole time? Then what was the point of all that running around? And wouldn't that mean he could have attacked us at any time? No, it's not that simple. Remember what Zucholman said? The sovereign monsters keep him bound there, don't they? That's right, as long as he's been in that shrine, in a way, we've had little to fear. But he's been using others like Piedmon and Miyuki to try to break free of his bonds. And the bonds themselves have begun to weaken over the course of so much time. That's why a few of us, myself and the other fools, were able to contact him directly. So what happens if the Master manages to break free of his bonds and leave the shrine? I'd like to think he's not regained that much power, but it may only be a matter of time. And now that he knows we've gotten stronger with the aid of the 4 sovereign monsters, he may resort to desperate measures such as the destruction of this world. Wait, wouldn't that mean we've actually sped things up, that we have less time now? Come on, Minoru, what are you so afraid of? We'd have to fight him sooner or later. Okay, so free the Master obviously means, you know, the obvious. Okay, we're gonna go with save the world. But give me 1 second to do something really quick that I gotta, because I noticed the controller sticking a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do something with my controller because after a certain period of time, the controllers can start to stick, and there's just a little trick that I've learned about this controller that makes it stop doing that for a while. So, this is it. We need to save this world. The future of both worlds depends on us. Right? Let's make sure we save them both. Let's go, everybody. Yes, today is the day. Very soon, we'll be heading to the final battle. And get ready, everyone. Okay, so this is the end. Like I said, the Mugen Recollection battles, they're gauntlet. I'm not really interested in them. I do like the glitch effect with them, but Okay, let's go do our thing. Thank you. Miu, is that you? Were you saying something just now? What, Takuma? Nope, not a thing. He was just saying thanks to the school building. Sayakuman. What do you mean? Could you tell me more? Oh, sure, but it's a little embarrassing. You know how everything here has been really hard, but I can't help but feeling something for this place. I guess you could call it affection. And don't you think we owe this school building a lot? It's basically been our home. So I thought it was only right to say thanks. Oh, okay. She feels indebted to this place and wanted to say thank you. Miu sure is nice. Miu doesn't really particularly like being called cute. That's right, I never even thought of that. Really? You think it's a good idea? I do, it's very thoughtful. Just like you, I think it's a great idea. Stop, you're embarrassing me. Miu, your whole face is changing color, so would you like to join me? What, you want me to say thanks too? You know what, sure. Right. Thanks, old school building. Thank you for keeping us safe. Thanks for helping us along and for letting my brother make friends beside me. Thanks, old school building. Miu's a really nice kid. I can understand why Kato cares so much for her. Takuma, you say something too. Thanks, old school building. I can barely hear you say it louder. Thank you for keeping us safe. This really is kind of embarrassing. Thanks. I'll get ready after I finish saying thank you. Let's go, Sayakuman. Right. They both have so much energy, I'll need to really give this all my all too. So, fun fact with that is that actually kind of fits Shinto beliefs, because Shinto kami can be anywhere, but yokai can also be born from inanimate objects. So, thanking the building actually kind of makes a degree of sense, especially given this is really tied to Shinto and Japanese mythology. Let me actually... Yeah, and also I will say I'm not a expert on Shinto. I know a bit, but not a ton. So I might have gotten something wrong there. Hey Shuji, what you up to? Picking my supplies, you should do the same with yours. Sounds like Shuji. I'm worried he's getting a bit too fixated, but maybe I shouldn't say so. You're sure into this, Shuji. Well, we're coming up on the final battle. It's a fight we can't afford to lose, and after we win, we can finally go home. Yeah, you're right. So we can't be too careful getting ready. Make sure you don't forget anything, Takuma. Right, I'll be careful. Okay, affinity up. Listen to me giving you advice while I've been caught up in my own thoughts. Oh, something on your mind? Yeah, I was just thinking of everything that happened since we came here. It's funny, a lot of what we went through was difficult and dangerous, but looking back on it now, all I can think of are the good things. Is that how it is for you too, Takuma? I'm gonna say the same. Feel the same way, I really only remember the good times. Strange, right? It was kind of like a fun camping trip, and we won't ever have to have an adventure like this again. Plus, I got to meet Lopmon. I'm so happy to have met you too, Shuji. If we lose, we die. If we win, we leave this world behind. Kind of wish we could just stop right here in a moment. That way, there'd be no danger. I could just live within my own happy memories. Shuji, I surprise you to hear me say that, Takuma. Not particularly, honestly. No, not really. I feel like I know how you're feeling, what you're saying. That's good then, thanks. There's enough whining, let's get back into this. We are going to make this happen, right, Lopmon? Right. Yeah, I don't need to get the affinity scores up any higher for plot reasons. Oh, I got his up to 100. Nice. So Shuji's now at 100. That's good. Miyu's up to 47, so got hers up at least. So I got everyone's up in the 50s, so that's good. But it doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really matter anymore how high I get their affinity because I've got all the Digivolutions and stuff. Where's Rao? I want to talk to Rao. I don't like Rao especially. I've got his maxed out. The last Mega Affinity Boost Gauntlet. Yeah. Hey, Ra, what are you up to? Hey, Takuma, not so really. Q. Still curious, then again, with the fight coming up, maybe I should let him be. You know, I'm gonna just say this. Don't look that way. Really? Because it sure looked like you were doing something to me. Man, why do you always have to be so nosy? When did you turn into my old man? You don't have to say it if you don't want to, but if there's something bothering you, I'm here. Right, sorry, but really it's nothing. I wanted to spend time alone with Kunemon, okay? That's all. Cute. Time alone with Kunemon? You heard me. After all, if we lose this final battle, we die. If we win, we go back to our world. Either way, it's goodbye. So if I just want to spend as much time together as we can. QQ. Rao seems kind of embarrassed. What, you got a problem with that? Really, I'm surprised at how far Rao has come. He's nothing like he used to be. But I say that I might embarrass him. Maybe I should try to be more subtle. I'll say I think it's good. No, I think it's good. To be honest, I'm sad about having to say goodbye to Agumon, too. Yeah, I know I've got Rao at 100, so I don't really have to do this, but the truthful route is really his and Shuji's story, because they're the one, especially Ra. Ra is pretty much the one that lets the truthful route happen, so I feel wrong to not have the last little send-off with him. We owe these guys. Anyone get choked up about leaving them behind. I owe so much, and I treated you pretty badly. Do you think, Kunemon, that I've been a good partner to you? Q. Not very kind. I'm sure Kunemon said yes. Of course, it's not like I actually know that. Ra's really the expert on Kunemon. That's a yes. Kunemon clearly thinks you've been a good partner. Give it a rest. You got no idea what Kunemon's saying. Don't make stuff up. Cute. You mean that? Thanks, Kunemon. I feel the same way about you. You're the best partner I could have. That is sweet. Obviously, I'm going to be using all 4 sovereigns. Minoru, am I seeing things? Nope, I'm cleaning up. It's funny, isn't it? I always used to do whatever I could to get out of cleaning duty. And now here I am, cleaning up even though we're about to leave. But it just felt like the right thing to do. I guess living here really got me. To me, Minoru. I know what he means, but maybe the thing for me to do is try to lighten the mood. I know how you feel. Yeah, I'm not really sure how it happened. Everything here has been so hard. I feel sad to leave this place, even when we might finally be going home. Want me to give you a hand? Sure, you can wipe off that hard-to-reach spot up there, and, what is it? It's kind of hard to me to say this, but you needn't worry, we're partners, are we not? Yeah, but it's just so embarrassing. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what Minoru wants to say. You're trying to say thanks, aren't you? What, is that true? Hey, not so loud. My apologies. I knew, of course, that you relied on me, but it's still so nice that you would want to thank me properly. I could do a flip. Well, there you have it, Minoru. Oop. Okay, you got it. Falcomon, thank you. Before I met you, I was nothing. Sure, I may have acted cheerful, but that was just a way for me to avoid facing my problems with a joke and a laugh. A laugh. But you gave me strength when I only wanted to run. You changed my heart, so thank you, Falcomon. No, I feel the same way about you. Thank you, Minoru. There's not much time left before this is over. Remind me, I've been trying not to think about it. Oh, you've really been worried about the upcoming fight? Or maybe it's going back to our world that scares him. Maybe he prefers it here. You not want to go back home? Well, no, it's not like that. Minoru, your family is waiting for you back in your world, are they not? Not lose sight of that. You should go back to where you belong. Yeah, right. Let's give this final battle all we have. Indeed. Okay, so that was the incorrect one, but oh well. Okay, didn't get... I got one right. That was at least something. Obviously I need to prioritize the sovereign partners. Floramon, stop. Don't be silly. Saki, Floramon, what you talking about? Takuma, you gotta hear this. You know what Saki just said? Floramon, no, it's nothing. I was thinking back on everything that happened, and I don't know. Let's go with it was kind of fun. I think it was kind of fun. Yeah, looking back on it now, it was also exciting. This world really wasn't that bad. Sure, not everything that happened was good, but you're right, it wasn't all bad either. I like how I got to meet Floramon. Saki. I mean, she says that, but then there's her illness. I wonder if she's being honest. Maybe I'm just overthinking of this. Should I press her on it, or would it be better not to bring it up? I'm just gonna say I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, because Saki doesn't really like to talk openly. Yeah, don't worry about me, really. Actually, no, I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, this is something I do all the time. Back in our world, I always tried to tell people what they wanted to hear. Honestly, I've been scared of people not liking me. That's why I act so nice. I figured as long as I was kind to everyone, things would work out. I can't keep doing that anymore. This world doesn't work that way. It left me so run down, and now I don't know what's going to happen when I go back. Yeah, I can see how that would be scary. Takuma, you had to say something to her. Please help cheer her up. Oh, right, let's go with the honest answer. None of us could ever hate you. Even when you're not trying, we think you're really nice. So don't worry. That's right, you're the best, Saki. Takuma, Floramon. Thanks, that helped. And you know I wasn't lying about thinking this place was fun. We've had so many adventures here. I've enjoyed all the time we've spent to everyone. Plus, I got to meet Floramon, Saki. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's see. Done Minoru. Done. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. Oh. Because the affinities do help with a lot of other things. I think they affect the combo stuff. Like the battle backup stuff, I think gets increased by affinity. Yeah, because those two... Okay, Saki's almost got max encouragement. That's honestly really good. Really actually need to think on this, because it actually does matter when it comes to who are in combat together. Though I do wonder what's with their affinities, because they're not on the party long enough. like, they don't have any affinity related to them at all, which is weird. Well, okay, I guess because they're only partners for a brief period of time in any given playthrough, it's just odd. Okay, something bothering you, Ao? You seem a little out of it. Oh, Takuma. No, nothing really. I was just thinking back to what happened. What it was like after we first came here. For me, living in this world has been, well, not sure how to put it exactly. Seems like I was having a hard time finding the right words. Maybe I should help. You mean you feel like not everything about our time here was bad? Yes, exactly. I mean, sure, a lot of things were hard, and sad things happened too, but for some reason, looking back on it, it's the good things, the fun times that stand out. See, that wasn't such a hard thing to say. I guess not. You don't think that came across as inappropriate? No, not at all. Why would I think you think it was? I don't trust all my decisions. Maybe I've made things harder than they needed to be. And I feel that's going too far, but Ao does tend to put everything on herself. I appreciate your sense of responsibility, Ao, but try not to take things too far. Don't look back on what happened. Try to focus on the good stuff. Like what? I don't know. What would you say was the best thing about coming here? Well, a lot of things happened, but I think the best was meeting each other. Go with meeting all of us. Meeting all of us? Yes, you and Minoru and... me too, right? Yes, of course, you too, Labramon. I'm so glad we all became such good friends. You know, you're right, we wouldn't be where we are now if it weren't for each other. It's all started with us coming here from that shrine, then we met Labramon and the others, climbed the radio tower, went to the amusement park. We've been through a lot. Yes, we really have. After we defeat the Master, everyone will go home. That makes me feel kind of lonely. Yeah, me too. I almost not want to leave Labramon. You know what, I'm going to go with you could stay. You could just stay in this world. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. What do you think, Labramon? Oh, joke about that. You've got your own life you need to live, so I don't want you talking about that, okay? It will just make me feel that much lonelier. Okay, sorry, Labramon. I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have brought that up so casually. Takuma, for everything we've been through, I think it's been worthwhile. No, I want to make sure it's all been worthwhile, which is just one more reason. Rescue Miyuki and save both worlds. Yeah, let's do it. I actually really hope the truthful route ending doesn't go with the separate the humans from their partners thing. I mean, the moral route kinda, but it was explicitly stated they're going to meet each other again. So... okay, Kato... That's odd. Kato's walking around like he's been searching for something. What could it be? What's up, Kato? Oh, I was just wondering where Miyu might have gotten off to. Heh, Kato's always thinking about Miyu. Hi, Andrew Shorter. She went over there. You know, if you need her for something, I'd be happy to help you find her. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just worried about her. Listen, Kato. What? What's with that tone? You got some kind of problem with that? Which I do have a problem with that, but is now the time to bring it up. I'd hate to make trouble before the big fight, but this might be my only chance. Let's just actually go with the honest. Actually, I do have a problem with that. Okay, good. He liked the honesty. Oh, and what's that? That's Takuma. I got a problem, too. You too, Dracmon? What is it? It's just you only ever worry about Miyu. I wish you'd think about yourself sometimes. Huh? What are you talking about? Who even cares what happens to... Actually, I was about to say the same thing. Just focus on Miyu and neglect yourself, but what if something happens to you? Wouldn't that just end up making Miyu sad too? I guess. It's not just Miyu, we all care about Kato. The two of them aren't alone anymore. We were all worried about you, Kato. Can't you see that? Yeah, well, you shouldn't waste your time. And anyway, it's not like Miyu's literally the only person I care about. What about all you too? I don't want to see any of you get hurt, so chill out, okay, Kato? Cool, Kato. I know just what kind and thoughtful person you are. Anyway, look, I do think of all you as friends, I guess. So let me worry about what I want, okay? Finally starting to be more honest about your feelings, Kato? Oh, shut up. Okay, so that went well. Let me see who's left. Okay, so let me actually check where we stand, because we 68, 63, 71, 100, 2 100s, a 96, a 47. So Miyu, ironically, is the lowest one, because despite the fact that I know her the best, I tended to read her best. Hey Takuma, can I ask you something? We've been through a lot together. Yeah, right. So what do you think of it all? Have you had fun? Was it all just hard? You know what, I'm going to go with it's been fun, because the time with Agumon has been fun. Been through a lot, but a lot of fun things happen too. Yeah, that's the same way I feel. Tell me, Takuma, what do you think is the best thing that happened since you came here? Happened, let me think. My strongest memories are meeting Agumon and the time we spent in the school. Fangmon, Arkinimon, and Piedmon are getting swallowed by the fog. Let's go with meeting everyone. Probably just getting to know everyone. You know, Minoru, Ao, Kato, Miyuki, anyone else. And you, of course. Listen, Takuma, I've been worried. If we win the fight with the Master, that means you'll go back to your world. But I didn't want to think there was nothing good about the time you spent here. It's been bothering me for a while now. It has? Well, don't worry, Agumon. You've done all kinds of good things for me. I'm not about to go back to thinking there was nothing good here. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, that's easier to say in this timeline because no one died. Everyone lived. Snakeheads are kind of terrifying. Hello there, Takuma. Are you ready for the final battle? Yep, I'm all set. I've just been going around checking up on everyone. Wasn't Gabumon with you? Ah, yeah. Yes, he's been keeping an eye on our surroundings. Right now. He seems unaccustomed of being around others. Perhaps he was because he was alone for so long. Talking with Renamon about everything that's happened. Really, I wish you wouldn't use me as an excuse to kill time. Oh, don't be like that. After all, you're the only one who can tell me about my sister. Well, I'm glad it seems like you're getting along. Indeed. Listen, Takuma, I want you to know I appreciate how good you've been to me. If it weren't for all of you, I'm sure I'd be dead by now, not preparing to save my sister. It wasn't just us. We all so much to so many others. Gabumon, Renamon, Digimon, everyone really. Yeah, right. Renamon, I have to thank you as well. Don't bother, I did betray you after all. I wanted to be the one to save Miyuki. Yes, thank you so much for trying to save my sister. You know, Takuma, after all that's happened, I'm glad I was able to come to this world. After all, it's how I was able to befriend such an amazing group of young people. You mean you consider us all your friends? Is that okay? Would you rather not be friends with an old man like me? No, that's great. We're friends, all of us, and that will never change. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me, Takuma. I found this over there and felt you should keep it. That's a lot. I really appreciate it. And also, I will be doing the D&D stories at some point during this. Hi, Agumon. Yeah, what is it, Takuma? Not really sure how to put this, but... Thank you. Huh? What are you thanking me for? I don't get it. Just for everything. I've been wanting to say it for a while now. If I hadn't met you, I never would have made it this far. I'm sure of it, even if I had another partner. I don't think I'd be here right now, so thank you. That's just how I feel with you, Takuma. Every day has been a blast. You being here gave me courage. You helped me be strong and treat my friends well. I couldn't have done any of it without you. Thank you. That reminds me, there's something else here I'm thankful for. The rundown school has kept us safe for so long. You lost without it. Having this place to stay in has really been an absolute lifesaver. I really appreciate it. The cold and the rain is well stocked with bedrolls and blankets. Kept our spirits up. This is where we befriended our partners and learned so much. We wouldn't have asked for more, and I really appreciate that. Thanks, old school building. Alright, I think that's it. Let's go, Agumon. Right, Takuma. I am curious how the true final boss is going to go, because obviously there's going to be a different final boss. Or some different mechanic with the final boss. Going okay? We're all here, right? Hey, Takuma, I saw you just now. Were you copying me by thanking the school building? You know, I thought about it and I realized I had to say thanks. You see, it's important to be polite. Alright, Miyu, that's very important. Everyone, I have a suggestion. Why don't we all give this place a fond farewell? Seriously, you actually want to say goodbye to the school? Yeah, talk about embarrassing, right? Is it, though? If it weren't for this place, we would have never would have made it out there. Fine, I guess we're going through this. Doing this. It's tough, being the voice of reason. Renamon? What, are you so surprised? This place holds a lot of meaning for me and Miyuki. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Now I'm making this mandatory. Everyone line up. Attention. Thank you for everything. Thank you. It's time to move out. We'll be coming back here again. We have to leave now, not only to fight our final battle, but to return to our world. Okay, so that's mainly just to give you an opportunity to train. Okay, there's something here, I can feel it. Is that all the... Okay, I guess maybe there's something special about this one, maybe. Yeah, let's see. It might be something special. Okay, no, it's just a bunch of these guys. I want to try out Zucholmon. Definitely. I don't know why there's a bunch of Dokuramon here. This is weird. I mean, okay, there's an Arukenimon too. Okay, there's two big chests. Maybe one of them contains something important. He's confused now. Rare amulet acorn. Okay. Okay, now we can actually take a look at... Okay, he actually... Okay, so in that regard, they're not too dissimilar, but everything... Of course, all the stats are just objectively better. Okay, Crimson Blaze. Fire damage with a high chance of reducing physical and special defense by 2 ranks. And of course he gains a boost to his fire. Okay, and we've of course got to do this. That's the spirit. Show them what we're made of, Zuchomon. Or Zuchaomon. And of course, Minoru, I hear you loud and clear. Okay, can I hit multiple with this if I angle it correctly? Ah, right there. Alright. Okay. Okay, Zulongmon, which... Do it, Zulongmon. Take them down and take them down hard. As you wish, Mew. Witness my power. Now I can't help but think of the Witness Me. Okay, I'll let those two try to kill each other really quick. Okay, so just rare amulet acorns, which I forget what those do. Well, the fact you get a bunch of them does help, I guess. Okay, so Konga... Okay, yeah, she can hit from here. Okay, somehow that didn't kill either of them. That's kind of irritating. Okay, so mainly just got the amulet acorns, which I'm not really sure what those do. Let's see. Okay, they raise the special defense. There we go. Things are trying to get thick with fog. Yeah, this must be because we're getting close to the master. Kenzaku or some other monsters could show up at any time. It's likely. Let's proceed with caution. No, that's odd. I'm not getting the scent of any enemies. What do you mean? Are they all hiding? I don't know, but at the very least there aren't any enemies nearby. I'm not sensing anything either. So what the... Is this just ordinary fog? Quit freaking yourselves out. All we can do is keep moving. Let's get on with it. Not so fast. This could be a trap, and even if it's not, we should still be careful. I agree. Hurrying on ahead won't make much of a difference. Let's move cautiously. You got that, Kato? Don't go running off on your own either. Okay, I got it. Right, let's keep moving carefully. Okay, does not seem like there's anything to do here, so I don't know why it just did not let me continue. Yeah, there's probably something here. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the shadow fights right now. I should be powerful. I get that they're probably giving me items, but I'm kind of... I should be fine. Oh, here we are at last. It was where it all started, when we came here in this world. Yeah, to quote Digimon the movie, go back to the beginning. This is where it all started, when we came here to this world. Yeah, if it hadn't happened, if I hadn't brought you here, none of this would have happened. I'm so sorry. Hey, I wasn't blaming you, seriously. None of this was your fault, Mio. Plus, if none of this had happened, I think the Master was going to break free. The Master was going to break free anyway, because their power was weakening and holding him. So if we had not come to this world, both worlds would have actually been doomed. We don't have to set Mio like that. Oh, stop it. This is no time to start a fight. Mio, it's alright. None of us blame you for what happened. I'm the one that made you show us the way. And that's enough of that. This wasn't anyone's fault. Just bad luck. Right, thanks everyone. Now the place we're looking for should be just behind here. Finally, I'm so nervous. That felt like an eternity. Everybody, watch out. I'm sensing something real bad. Is it an enemy? Probably, but it's still far away, so I think we're safe for now. It's coming from the shrine. Are you serious? I mean, I know we've gotten closer, but that's still really far away. QQ. That shrine's filled with some crazy aura. Kunimon's sure of it. It's gotta be the master, right? And sense it from here, then this is really bad. Takuma, we better move fast. Right, let's go, everyone. Okay, I don't really understand why it doesn't just move on with the scene after that, but whatever. Okay, there is literally nothing here, so I don't really get why that's an option, but whatever. Come on, you guys, let's go. Takuma, wait, there's an enemy up ahead. Shaw. Like, this won't be so easy. Let's stomp this thing, Agumon. You got it. Okay, so one thing I'm interested in is, in the other routes, it states that the master starts running out of Kenzaku. So I'm wondering if that's happening here. Okay, if we can only deploy 4, I'm going to deploy the Sovereigns. Start battle. Kinda hoping that would do something, but like the thing with the Sovereigns is that they all can't have all those stats effect the Kenzaku like to put on, they can't against the Sovereigns. So. Actually, I think I'm going to defend with him. Because the Kenzaku love to do to spam their defense drop moves. So the very fact that the Sovereigns are immune to those. Like, that's the thing, is the Sovereigns basically negate the Kenzaku. Like, they're basically perfect counters to them, which I do appreciate because it makes sense. So they can't put stat drops on them, which... Okay, you're paralyzed? Unfortunately, there's no way to hit them both, but I might be able to finish this guy off. Because that is the thing that makes the Kenzaku dangerous, but at the same time in this, when you've got the Sov is the thing that makes them dangerous. They spam status effect inflicting moves. But of course the Sovereigns can just be like, yeah, I don't care. Which, again, I think is just the entire intention behind the Sovereigns being so... having that ability. Okay, that missed. Though, of course, we're now running low on that. You're weak to Radiant, which unfortunately I don't have. But you're also weak to Water, which also unfortunately I do not have. Let's see. Okay, so unfortunately she can't do anything either. But Azulanmon also has the Also, I find it interesting this game just has no, like, shop in universe. It's just a thing that the game does not have. Okay, I'm curious as to what this does. Ooh, that is a really, really good... That is actually a really good item. I don't know who to put it on, though. See, we actually did it. Hey, come on, those things aren't even a challenge anymore. Stay on, I think you said anymore. Stay on guard, this fog's getting thicker and thicker. Yeah, we don't want to get lost in the fog and picked off one by one. Let's head inside. Right, let's keep moving. Okay, so I forgot to mention, this actually reminds me, well, I'll wait for the next combat, because obviously there's going to be a combat. Ooh, nothing here, huh? I'm sensing something awful from somewhere underneath us. You better start heading down. What? Eep! Hey, don't scare me like that. Oh, like someone's phone. Yeah, sorry about that, it was mine. My tune, it's a message? Seriously, who's it from and how is that possible? What's it say? What this doesn't make any sense, it's just a string of random symbols. I can't read mine either, it's kind of creepy. You know, I got a garbled message when I was investigating the shrine too. Didn't even mention it until now, that's important information. Oh, it's nonsense, and it only happened once, I thought it was nothing. I got a garbled text when I was here too, could it all be just a coincidence? You know, this isn't the first time this has happened. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, you're right. We never really knew what to make of it. I think this could be significant. It does seem important, but the Master's our priority. Also, because it's storming outside, I'm going to save just to be safe. It does seem important, but the Master's our top priority right now. Let's focus on him. Yeah, you're right. Let's go, everyone. Okay, Under Shrine unlocked. Okay, so just letting me have access to free battle if I want to level grind. Takuma, quiet. What is it? Nearby and it's getting closer. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I can actually get to the D&D thing. So basically we ended up going into the catacombs. And we kind of got the story of Lord Soth. If you don't know Dragonlance, the best way I can describe Lord Soth is D&D Darth Vader. Like, that's the best way I can describe him, is he's just D&D Darth Vader. He's this really powerful Death Knight who... Okay, if you've heard of Curse of Strahd, which I think any D&D player has probably heard of Curse of Strahd at least once. Strahd, the main antagonist of that, he's afraid of Lord Soth. And that's the thing is, this is a guy that, you know, is considered one of the biggest, the big villains, and the one time like, they kind of crossed over, yeah, he was afraid of Soth. Okay, I think this guy's stronger. Also, Riley is here, and she is adorable. So we were all worried about that. And then we finally reached the place he was supposedly at. And here's what, if you've been playing D&D long enough, you kind of learn to fear the term it's what my character would do. Because, yes, you're supposed to act on what your character would do. The problem is, a lot of people use that as an excuse. A lot of people use that as an excuse to just be a complete jerk. Okay, you're paralyzed and out of the fight for a while. But, yeah, it's just a recurring... It's just one of those phrases that certain players use when their character does something terrible. Okay, not sure... Okay, yeah, that actually has enough range to hit both of them. And that guy's paralyzed, so he's out of the fight. But, yeah, that's just one of those things. Well, one of the players did it the correct way. Now, I know that sounds weird. If it's such a dreaded thing, how can there be a correct way? Well, it's rather simple. It's you let the other players know your character's going to do something stupid or jerkish or whatever, and allow them to stop it from happening. And make it a role-play thing instead of a selfish, I want to be a jerk thing. And that's what this player did. His character, long story short, he's pretty much an isekai protagonist. Like, I'm not joking, that's pretty much what he is. Who's not the most mentally stable character. And he basically tried to rush after Lord Soth alone, both because, well, his character. Like, that, I have to be very, very clear on that, his character did. But the thing is, he fully expected our characters to stop him, and we had a fun bit of roleplay about it. Including Akias, my character Akias, basically reminding the party she only has one Revivify Diamond, so she can only bring one person back to life. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to give that thing to Imbuwa, into her, because she seems to burn through her special faster than the others. Okay, he's gone now. But now that one's confused, so time to try to finish you off. See, what do you resist? Do you... Okay, wind... I find it weird he uses wind instead of water for his... she uses wind instead of water for that attack, but whatever. But, yeah, so that ended up being a fun roleplay thing. But, also fun fact with Kryn in comparison to other settings is Kryn in Dragonlance, Kryn at the current moment in time is in this kind of limbo where after the Cataclysm there has not been a cleric for hundreds of years, or any of the divine classes. So that basically means that if a character dies, Octavius is literally the only one that can bring them back at this point. Because if you... Like in other settings, you know, you can find a temple, you know, you can maybe find a temple and pay a cleric to resurrect a party member. That's not the way it works in Dragonlance, because looks like the enemy have toughened up their guard. Yeah, thanks to those sovereign protections, we're blowing right through them. But not even the master's no match for us. Let's pick it up. Let's not get carried away. We're up against the so-called ruler of this world. We gotta be super careful. I'm not about to lose anything because we got too reckless. Come on, Rao. After all we've been through, you're still such a coward. It's not even about that. Go either way on this one. Should we be more cautious or be more caring? I'm siding with Rao here. I'm with Rao. We're in for a tough fight, so we should take every precaution. I guess if you say so, Takuma. You don't care about what I say, do you? Forget it. Let's just keep moving. But... yeah, like, so... in Kryn, revival spells are much more of a big deal. Like, when Aki's first found out she could use Revivify at all, I had her basically have a bit of a minor dumbfounded moment about it. Man, we've been up against nothing but small fry. Does the Master think so little of us? The reason he hasn't come out to fight us himself, he's bound deep below ground. What is he, some kind of shut-in? I mean, if that's the case, why not just lock him away? You don't understand. As long as the Master rules, this world will be on the path to a path of destruction, and we'll never get Miyuki back. I get it, so this is more like a siege. He's not shutting himself in, he's holding himself up. The next floor down is the last. There should be some sort of hidden door somewhere. Well, then let's start heading down. Yeah, who's gonna come up and play with this time? I do like him explicitly acknowledging that sovereign protection basically means we can rip through them. Because, yeah, that is the thing. His sovereign protection basically negates the Kinzaku's greatest strength. Shush, I hear something. Everyone, come on everyone, let's ambush them this time. And I forgot to put that thing on him, on, Saki. Oh well. Yeah, I know I'm just using the Sovereigns every single time, but they're the best, they're literally the best suited possible pick for this. Excuse me. But, yeah, so that was something she brought up, is that basically, yeah, I can only revive, so it was more joking. Like, everyone knows that, and the guy playing the character knew that. He fully expected us to do that, and that's how you make that kind of thing fun. Where a character does something stupid or reckless or what have you, but the other characters are made aware of it and told ahead of time, hey, can you stop? This is what is in character for the character to do, but I don't want to be a jerk. So let's do something about this. Which I like that. That was fun. I probably could have actually connected there. But after that, like, and the thing is, Lord Soth actually was never there. Like, Lord Soth wasn't actually there. If he'd actually left before we even got there. It was just like purple. It was just this a weird illusion thing that was happening throughout the dungeon. See, does this spread out enough in any direction? No. But Yeah, so we ended up fighting, like, there were 2 instances in the dungeon that I actually really was happy about how it turned out. There was an instance when we met this spirit who had lied. Long story short, there was this knight of Salamnia, which, you know, the Knights of Salamnia are this holy order of knights that lives in the Dragonlance setting, who was tasked with the gods to calm down this flight of gold dragons that had been enraged. But he got paranoid and killed the leader of the dragon flight instead, which for obvious reasons was a bad thing, and actually ends up causing the rampage he was supposed to prevent. And he was killed in the process. Well, this person basically decided to lie about it to try to spare his honor, and was very guilt-ridden over that fact. Okay, good. Got them both with confusion. And this guy's the only problem. So being Arceus is a grave cleric. So her job is about helping the dead rest in peace. And part of the reason for that is she's a gravekeeper. And that's always kind of been her job. Does this guy like really resist? Okay, this guy resists borderline everything. Okay, he resists everything but radiant. But I can keep him stun locked. So, essentially, after she made it very clear she had remorse for what happened, Arceus reassured her and forgave her for what she did to help her rest peacefully. I love just having a nuke, like a big nuke attack. That's really fun. Also, for some reason, this guy is only taking chip damage. I am just keeping this guy stun locked, and I kind of love that. Also, Riley is asleep in my window, and it is adorable. Actually, I'm pretty sure with how low on health they are. She'll finish it off for some reason, but okay. Why does this guy just have a really high special defense? Yeah, he has a insanely high special defense. Okay, let's actually see which does more damage. Yeah, it looks like they actually do about as much damage. Meanwhile, Azulongmon has just had this guy stun locked the entire battle. He has not gotten to do anything. I mean, I'm not complaining, mind you. I just find it amusing. Thing is, now I can actually do something about his defenses. These guys are annoyingly tanky. Okay, for obvious reasons, he's going to back off. Don't take the enemy lightly, Byakuman. I concur, they seem formidable indeed. There we go. Finally. That guy took forever to kill. I mean, granted, it was probably because he was just being, you know, wailed on by a single enemy the entire time. This is it, I have no doubt. According to Renamon, this is the location of the final shrine where the master awaits. Professor, you may not have any doubt, but this is a dead end. It's a rock wall up ahead. Maybe we need to look around more carefully. If we investigate, we might find a clue. Okay, but where do we even start? Yeah, I don't see anything worth investigating at all. No, I'm sensing something really bad somewhere behind this rock. Behind the rock? Saying it is more concentrated version of what we felt outside. It's clearly coming from the master. We're supposed to shift this rock. It doesn't seem possible. And if we can't, there's no way we can continue moving forward. What now? Allow us to fulfill this role for you. It's all four of you. It was made by the sovereign monsters. We are connected to them and can break it. We will undo the seal. Are you prepared for what will happen next? Oh, sovereign monsters, show them the way forward. Oh. I see these steps will take us down to the lowest level where the master awaits. Okay, shrine, lowest level unlocked. We'll probably have to pause in the middle of the final battle, but that's fine. If it, depending on how long it takes us next time, I might do some of Mugen Recollection. Well, that takes us down another level. As far as we know, this is the lowest. The master must be in some secret location. Doesn't seem like there are any enemies around, at least not right now. Hey, are those more Merles? If this is the lowest level, these must be the last of them. Let me take a closer look. Professor, wait, I'll go with you. And there they go. I guess that settles this. Let's start looking into things, including those murals. I am curious if this will change anything. Because this time we've got Suji here, and he and the professor together figure out the murals better. Hey, what is it? Well, thank you. What? Where's this coming from? But listen, I feel like I should thank you too for everything. I'm older than you and Minoru, so I feel like I needed to do my best to be strong for you. Turns out you're a lot stronger and more capable and reliable than me. You've helped me out so much, helped encourage me and given me the strength to go on. Oh. Hey, Takuma, I'm ready for this now. It looks like some of the others are still worried, though. You should talk to them. You've always been a pillar of strength for us, Takuma. The others need your support. Got it, I'll go talk to them. Hey, Renamon, do you have a minute? You want to talk with me? What's this about? Oh, nothing special, really. I just wanted to say, let's make sure we save Miyuki no matter what. Yes, that's what we're doing now. Why would you need to say that to me again? Well, you know, I thought it would help get you fired up again. Well, I don't know about you, but my own conviction has never wavered. I'm gonna bring Miyuki back, that's all there is to it. Feeling nervous, Takuma? Irk. I thought so. You know, if you keep on like this, you could bring the others down. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I know that, but listen, I don't blame you for being nervous. Everything depends on this next fight. But if you can't find some way to keep cool despite that, you'll never meet the master. Just think about what you need to do. Don't worry about the enemy or what comes next. Focus on stopping the master and rescuing Miyuki. Renamon. Listen to me battling on like a fool. Thanks, Renamon. That really helped me feel better. We just need to stop the massacre and rescue Miyuki, that's it. Right, I'll be counting on you. Wow, can I talk with you? Huh, what's up? Thank you. Huh, what are you thanking me for? Oh, nothing in particular, everything you've done so far. Oh, that's good. Well, thank you too, and I'm sorry. Wait, why are you apologizing? For all kinds of stuff. I was kind of a jerk, violent, selfish, you know. Excuse me. One second. Yeah, kind of. That's why I'm apologizing, sorry. I appreciate the concern, but don't you have other stuff to do? You should talk to everyone, not just me. And you're the one that can lift everyone's spirits, so go on. Right, you got it. I'll go talk to everyone. 1 second. Can I talk with you? What is it, Takuma? I just wanted to say something, listen. We're coming on the final battle. Let's make this happen, Miyu. Right, let's do this, Takuma. Look after my brother, okay? He's always so reckless. Don't worry about me, Takuma. I think you should talk to the others. You know, talking with you helps me feel strong. The others could use that kind of strength, so please, please talk with them. Alright, I'll go cheer everyone up. Okay, Shuji, you're the last one. Got a minute, Shuji? Shuji? Sorry, I must have spaced out. What is it, Takuma? I don't think he heard me just now. He must have something on his mind. Do I mention it? Are you feeling okay, Shuji? Are you not feeling well? No, I'm fine. Alright, if you say so. That's a lie, Shuji. You've been worried sick this whole time. And you didn't sleep at all last night. Hey, Lopmon, you don't have to tell him that. I'm worried about you, Shuji. Lopmon's right. I'm so worried about this. Shuji, Takuma, please, you have to look out for them, okay? I will, don't worry. Better now, Takuma, don't worry. Talking with you earlier helped me relax. I'm sure you know what we need to do now, don't you? We need to talk to everyone, not just me, and help them get ready for this. You can do, please, you're the leader. Guys, Shuji, I'll do what I need to do. Whoa, this is something else. Seems really different from the others. Yes, fascinating. Professor, do you realize something? Yes, this is just my first impression, but if you consider all the murals together, it's clear. Well, what's clear? Oh yes, allow me to explain. First, there's this mural that even a cursory glance will tell you it's the oldest one. I mean, it's a depiction of the world in its primeval state. It's showing the world in its original form. Precisely. Now, of creation, this world was much like a star, as volatile as the sun. Peaceful Resistance is the next mural. Take a look for yourselves. What the? If the circle represents the world, you can see how humans and Kemonogami once coexisted. The ones with the humans are all little kids. You're right, they're all such cute little things. Now there's a line between the humans and Kemonogami, like they're connected somehow. I'm glad you noticed this particular detail is key. All the humans in Kemonogami were once paired up, like Gabumon and myself, or all of you. Most likely it wasn't a physical bond, but an emotional one, similar to the one we feel now. So all the humans in Kemonogami used to share an emotional bond? Whoa. When the world was young, the volatile environment after its formation settled, and Kemonogami lived side by side. It was an age of peace and when all was right. But wait, if these are the oldest murals, that means it didn't last. And not, a series of misfortune followed until the worlds were split apart. All the people of this era had the ability to bond with Kemonogami. It was a sixth sense. And it's unclear if the world were divided because humans lost that power, or if it was the other way around. Well, it was likely the chaos we saw earlier. That's awful. Are you serious? But let's not use heart. Remember, things were like this once before. I believe this means it's possible for the two worlds to be made one once again. That makes sense. And if everyone was able to get along before, we can totally do it again. Yeah, man, this is going to be more and more fired up. Professor, who do you think drew these murals in the first place? One question, it would either have been a humans or Kemonogami. At the very least, I can say that such fine details are beyond me. Yeah, it's not like we really draw anything normally. Plus, yeah, it seems kind of human-centric to me, like we're supposed to see them as the victims. I mean, they were likely drawn by humans. It's possible this was the last bastion of humanity in this world. So what do you mean? If such a vestige of human activity still remain, even after the worlds were split, that would mean this is likely near the very border of the worlds. Meaning we're right by some sort of boundary? Yes, though I'm not sure what the significance of that might be. Continue to investigate. So the two worlds were once one, which suggests there's a way we can live together. And all that's left for us to fight the Master, but is that really it? Did we really do all we could? And what's it mean that we're at the border between worlds? There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I found the way forward, a passage that leads further in. Alright, let's go, everyone. Okay, I think that's where we're going to end this, because this obviously is going to lead to the final boss. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.